Hey everyone, welcome to another scene in Werewolf, the Highland Chronicles. This is going to be a scene taking place on the set. We're following up after the rather odd attack that was experienced by the set. No, no one was quite sure. Um, However, they do know that they fought some form of leech. While the elders are off doing their thing, um, Nate at least kind of wanted to get the group that he went with before back together again to see if they can put their heads together and figure out either what was going on or if anyone has any input on what to do from here. It's just in lupus form, laying down on a rock.
I love laying on rocks, staring at the sky, enjoying the sun. I'm probably on another rock not far away, sprawled out, just relaxed, enjoying the sun. Because I don't have any duties on this sept because, well, I'm a foreigner.
Yeah. Is everyone just going to assume that they're here, or are people just showing up?
I think it'd be fair that if the idea was to just get together and discuss what we wanted to do next, we'd all be here.
Okay. Once everyone's here, Nate will kind of get up from his relaxed position, stand up, and he will say, "So does anybody know what happened?"
Leeches did a ritual of some sort.
Do we have any idea what kind of ritual?
A blood ritual?
I mean, that is a fair assumption.
I do not think leeches work with anything other than blood.
They work with the worm.
Yes, but they only work with corruptions of the blood. Very sick creatures. I wish we could just put them all out of their misery. The pain we would save this world.
I agree, but right now we cannot do that. But right now we can stop a group that did, well, something. You are Crescent Moon, correct?
She gives a nod.
Do you know if there is any spirit that you can talk to for us to receive guidance?
She gives a nod.
What kind of spirits are these?
Depends on the guidance you wish to receive.
Many types of guidance. Why they did what they did, and if the effects of what they did still linger.
Ancestors would be good for that. They may have done something like this before. Whether they were successful previously or not, we cannot be sure. I do not know the
Maybe we
history
could,
of this sept, so
maybe we could also go back to that place, see if there's anything they left behind in their rush that might give us something more tangible that we could use to get better information to give to the spirit so that their information would be more direct.
Yes, I like this idea.
Joey, when we cleared out the thing as the urges and whatnot, did we find anything like this that would be as helpful since you're sitting there?
Anything like what? Sorry, it was in another tab.
Their
Anything that would
intent.
be helpful about their intent?
You guys would have found sigils like scribed into the floor. And the elders are work. They recorded them, and they're working on that. Everything else was burned.
All I remember are the sigils. The elders are working on that. Everything else was burned.
Hmm.
The taint was too great. We had to
I
cleanse it.
guess if it wouldn't be too presumptuous that a bunch of Clients would inquire about it, we could see what they found. No as to the sigils.
Even if we are not needed on that level, we may still be needed somehow. At this point, Nia's going to look over to Zahara. Yeah, Zahara. And he will ask, Silent Strider, yes?
She will nod.
What do you know of leeches?
I do not know much, unfortunately. Nothing that has already been said.
His ears kind of droop down. He'll start to walk down from his rock. Start just walking about. And he'll say, I do not believe we have received proper introductions yet. Sept was attacked, and niceties had to be discarded. For those that do not know, I am Neith's verdict, Half Moon, Cleath of the Fianna born on 4 legs.
Prowls is still kind of sprawled out on her back. Now she's trying to reach for a piece of meat that she had brought with her that's just slipped out of her reach, and after she hears that, she rolls over and kind of sits up very proper-like. I am Prowls the Shadow Paths, Cleath of the Crescent Moon, daughter of the Black Fury, born on 4 legs. Then she lays back down on her stomach this time, reaching out with her paw, trying to pull her piece of meat back towards her.
Yep. Nia just he just looks at Zahara as if he's waiting for something.
She's kind of shrunken down. She was trying to make herself look, not notice. But if he's looking directly at her, she will kind of sigh and say, I am walks in silence. Leith Ragabash, Silent Strider, Metis.
And get Pinball will give a knowing kind of nod, and he'll be the next to speak up. I'm a pinball wizard. Metis born the child guy under the full moon.
Understood. What is pinball?
Waiting for that. I've been explained that it's a game that Hamids play, humans, that you have this big table and you shoot a ball at big shiny objects that light up. And you get points, and the objective is to get the highest score without letting the ball escape the table.
That sounds stupid. However, if they shot those lights rather than shot wolves, we would probably have a safe guy in now.
It's a fair point.
There's a nod of very much agreeance to that statement.
Yeah, even Lavinia is slightly nodding at that. After it appears, step forward to introduce herself to those that she hasn't properly introduced herself to yet. She will say, I am Lavinia, sings through pain, Fiona Metis, Ragabash, Cleof. And she gives a very respectful bow to those who are not Metis.
I am surprised that there are this many of the middle breed here.
What's mind manipulation subterfuge? Because that's gonna be a thing. Subterfuge is that. Manipulation's that. Okay. Sub.
While you're rolling that, you mind if I keep going?
I was gonna add a response.
Okay.
It's pretty normal for this many to be around up here, isn't it?
He turns and looks, and he will say, okay, I was getting ready to ask because I saw you on mute, Joey. What's the moon phase tonight? Or can I default to 6? Because I don't know the moon phase off the top of my head.
Let's go.
If it's set in modern day, current day, it's a gibbous moon.
Waxing gibbous.
That's
So that's
not
what,
too bad.
5?
Yep.
Yeah.
Diff 4 if you're a Galliard.
Not a galliard.
Go get it, Tim.
That's weird. There we go. 2 successes.
Not enough.
Not enough. I'm good. Look over and he'll say, the rumors of my tribe and its Metis population are quite exaggerated. Homids love to inflate rumors.
Lavinia just kind of slinks away, whistling under her breath.
Yes, of course. It's Hamid inflation. As she looks at the 3 metas in the area.
I mean, there is only one Fiona Metis.
Yeah. Yeah, you went to non-Fiata Metis, but all right. If she was going to come for that ass, let's get it.
The Fiona Ragabash is still kind of like. Do, 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 do.
I am curious what took at least the 2 of you to this place. And he's looking at Pinball Wizard and Zahara. Right. He will look over to Pinball Wizard and say, I am looking at you for an answer, Pinball Wizard.
Yeah, motherfucker's blind.
See, now
Best
I know.
Metis flaw ever. You can just zero right out of conversations directed at you. Oh, I'm sorry, you were talking to me.
Now I know how it feels to be Logan. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, it doesn't feel too fun, now does it?
He'll pause a bit, thinking and mulling over into that before settling on his answer. Change of scenery was probably a good thing.
The darkness where you were wasn't pleasant?
I mean, not necessarily. Sometimes when you're born somewhere, you just need to find a place to settle in without baggage.
So this girl walks up to the group, and Hamid just looks around at everyone. She doesn't say anything. She's watching you.
Joey, does my character know her?
He would recognize her. He's seen her on the sept a few times, but he wouldn't know her name.
Is she higher in rank?
He doesn't know. Like, he normally sees her interacting with the gatekeeper or the alpha or one of the other sept officials.
Assumptions are always yes.
Yeah.
They're always higher ranked than you.
Oh, yeah, we're clear. Like, if she's talking to the Sept Alpha on the regular, yeah, you know what? He'll fucking go ahead and expose throat to her.
Lavinia flops.
Howells waits for the appropriate announcing of who the hell she is before she shows any kind of additional respect.
Yeah, give Zahara a chance to respond before continue with the NPC's actions.
Oh yeah, no. Like if somebody's attention is elsewhere and not on Zahara, she's still kind of linking to the ground, trying to make herself look as small as possible so people won't talk to her.
To kind of smooth and give Pinball Wizard the assist, Neil will kind of dash over and just like jump up and nose Pinball Wizard's head, chin up.
And he'll just kind of like what? He'll like, because his facial expressions are going to be over exaggerated because he can't see what. So he's just like confused, like what the What the fuck, man?
Trying to help. You cannot see possible higher rank.
Oh, okay.
That means we're waiting
Ryan.
on you, Joey.
Yeah. There, man.
If you're talking, you're muted.
Rip.
I missed that from MIRC, being able to slap people with trouts.
You there, Joey? Hold on. Let's see.
Sorry, I had to move upstairs. People went to bed, so I had to move my computer, so I had to mute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so pretty
Sorry
much
about that.
yeah, pretty much everyone here exposed throat, and yeah, Nate's about to ask.
Yeah.
Hello.
When y'all,
Oh, sorry.
you go, Tim.
He was just gonna say hello, Raya. He'll ask as a question.
She'll just smile at all of you and say, and just wave her hand. Don't worry about signs of respect. I'm just here to tell you guys the Alpha wants to see you. Beckons for you guys to follow her.
But regardless, may I know who you are so I can show proper respect in the future?
She stops and looks back. For this character.
Ha ha ha! Making Joey do his job.
Just say, friend. I don't know if you're supposed to have that information yet. And she winks at Neith.
If I do not, then I would be in breach of the litany.
According to your people, no, you wouldn't.
I'm sorry?
She winks, says, Alpha's waiting, boys.
Sus face intensifies.
So she's seriously not going to properly introduce herself?
No, she's walking off.
What a cunt. Wow. How is she a living Garu?
Oh, you'll find out eventually.
Somebody's mate.
It don't matter.
That's her name.
She should properly introduce herself.
That's her name. Okay. I have her name now, so next time somebody asks, I can actually have her respond.
Cows will
Oh, what's
get
her name,
up
Joey?
and trot along.
Pinball will pull himself up by his staff and start following along, kind of using his staff as a guiding stick.
Nate will walk over, kind of close to the woman, and he will ask, "What did you mean, your people?"
Well, I'm not from around here, so I'm not what's the phrase? Something about respecting those higher station and those lower station. She kind of just does like that non-committal hand wave.
The sus face cannot be any more intense than it could be. The could not be any more intense than it already is. I should say instead. My bad.
It might be over 9,000.
Yeah, it might be over 9,000. But yeah, I think Nate's gonna keep watching, and he will follow her. However, he's paying attention to her very carefully. If she makes any kind of move that starts looking hostile.
So she'll lead you guys to the Alpha's cabin. All of you are the Alpha, and most of the Sept officials are around. And leads you guys there and goes off to stand to the side. The Alpha, he's just kind of sitting there quietly talking with the Beta when you guys walk up.
Yep. Once they are in the presence of the Sept Alpha, it will do the flop. And what actually no, before he does the flop, what he will do is he will walk over to Pinball Wizard. His ankle. We'll say, roll over. You are in presence of Sept Alpha.
A slight information tilt. Pinball's been in Hamid this whole time.
Floppin waits to be recognized by the Alphas who wanted us.
Okay, well, then.
Well, he will acknowledge the people that are showing respect. He'll gesture for all to relax and say, "So I understand you were all involved in the incident."
As he's been given leave to stand up, Nate will stand up, and then he will vocalize for Pinball Wizard. We have been given leave to rise, Pinball Wizard. Answer. He will respond.
This is too great.
He will respond and say, "We did engage in a small battle while the Aruns and other Sept officials did battle in the Umbra."
He nods. I would ask that each of you describe what information you have firsthand.
Out of character, do you want us to actually go through all that, Joey, or do you just want us to say that we did that?
Only if you guys want to.
Is anyone here playing a Galliard?
No.
Nope.
I have no Galliards.
Okay. Because I would definitely want to at least give the Galliard the option. Yeah, other than that, I think we're good.
Okay. So after doing that, he'll nod, and he will actually have one of the other Sept officials, the Tail Singer, will for you guys, basically announcing that your guys' heroism in helping to defend the sept, then she will perform the rite of accomplishment for those that need it. And then after that, you guys are free to either leave or speak to any of the sept officials if you need it.
I know Niet has a couple of questions he wants to ask. No one else has any questions. That's all good. And I'm totally down for giving someone else the floor to do that before me.
Rouse is just gonna head back to her rock and chew on her meat.
Lavinia will stick close to Neat if he allows it.
With it. One's kind of clear. At least the sept alpha. Raya, do we know anything about the attack?
Okay.
Then?
Tim, you lagged
We
out
knew
really
when it
badly.
happened.
Yeah, I didn't catch what you said either, Tim.
Oh, I think, okay. I guess it was
You
my
lagged out. You lagged
that
pretty
fucked up.
bad.
Sorry about that, guys. Nia basically asked, have we acquired any information regarding the attack yet?
The sept alpha, correct?
Yeah, because he's not quite sure who to ask. Other than, like, the warder. But considering Sept Alpha's right there.
Yeah, sept alpha is actually the warder, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay.
So he will tell you that they have ascertained that whatever it was, they don't know the exact details of what was released, but whatever it was a very old worm creature. Probably, he thinks the Thayer just think from before the worm went insane. So it was a spirit of pure entropy, that sort of thing. And he actually does ask if you guys noticed anything unusual on the leech that escaped that might be useful in helping at least warn other septs about the leech.
She could fly.
I remember her strange eyes. I believe Hamid's called them yellow. She looked colorless. Pale, even by standards of this place. She looked like a corpse, very genuinely.
Judging how we came upon the place, that we, until we approached the place, heard.
Oh, we can't hear you too well, Sean. Can you speak it to the mic a little more?
Yeah. That better?
Not right.
Ah.
Maybe some got unplugged?
Yeah, that better?
Yeah, there you go. You're back.
I think it undid my setup. Anyway, seeing as we could before we arrived at the place, we could clearly hear what was going on, but not, I would assume, with our own ears. Perhaps it is also possible that she can project things into other people's minds.
The Alpha will thank you guys for the information and ask if there's anything else you guys would like to contribute before he has other duties he has to attend to.
Neat will say, myself and Sings Through Pain are willing to assist in this investigation in any way that we can.
He will accept the offer of assistance and tell you guys that when the Sept needs your services, you will be called upon. And then at that point, he'll bid you all a good day, and he heads off, talking with the worm foe. Them talking about organizing hunting patrols and such for this leech as they walk off.
And Prowls is well on her way back towards the rock.
Yep. Neat and Sing and Lavinia are on their way back.
Follow after
You'll notice that when
at
she
my own
was walking,
pace.
she has a strange gait to her walk.
How strange are we talking here?
It's definitely quadrupedal, but it's not white wolf.
Yeah, he may question that at some point, but not right now. He'll look over and he'll look over to Lavinia and ask, Lavinia, do you have any opinions on the situation yet?
She just shakes her head.
Very well then. And he'll come back to the group.
Do you know of any packs on this sept? Pack-seeking members, perhaps?
I know of some packs, but I do not know of some that want new pack mates.
Let's sigh.
What? I have been told I am a charming person.
She looks up at him, these big puppy dog eyes. You would want to pack with me, wouldn't you? It's a very almost pitiful look and whine to her, but it's very endearing.
He need that, because she was very proud just a moment ago.
I'm playing
Everyone's-
up that pitiable merit.
Yeah, no, I see
I'm
that.
not the only one who took it. Yes.
Yeah, he's just kind of like he feels like this is very out of character for her right now. At least based on how he understands her.
And when you botch, this will be very awkward. Whew.
Hey, motherfucker, just barely.
she seems fairly sincere about the question.
He's more looking at her demeanor. What's up with her demeanor shift?
Perhaps she's feeling that the forward confidentness wasn't getting her connections, so she's shifted gears, so to speak.
She's trying to appeal to your senses.
He will tilt his head. And you know what? He's actually going to ask this. Fuck it. He doesn't have any etiquette. He'll just straight out ask. Why do you act like that?
Like, what?
This is very different behavior based on what I have seen of you. You were very proud and passionate before. Now you act differently. I don't understand.
Well, being strong and demanding seemed to keep people at a distance, so to not feel so separated, I chose to lower those guards and make myself more open.
Which one is the real you?
They're both the real me.
I am not sure if I believe that. I do not call you a liar, but I have a hard time understanding the concept.
Lavinia just looks confused as fuck.
I have learned from some of my tribe's mates that sometimes you must change your tactics if the ones you use are not working.
I understand this.
So to achieve goals, when one tactic or method, as they say, does not work, we must find one that does, one that will appeal to the person that we are speaking to, be they wolf, man, or somewhere in between.
Lavinia actually does quietly laugh when she says that.
He looks at the other Metis, and he'll actually vocalize. For dramatic effect, I am looking at you, Pinball Wizard.
This is fucking great. Love it.
I certainly most easily can imagine that.
From the way our Galliards tell stories, it seems that that was a opportune time for the proper, I believe some of our Galliards call it narrative effect. I have been told that it can be very poignant and profound. I do not know what those words mean, but they sound positive.
From my lessons on Greek, pro means first or best. So it is best found or first found. So when profound would be finding something first.
Confused by that.
Blink,
Also, what is
blink.
three?
Greek is a Hamid tongue. It is one that they like many of my tribe to speak because it is for where our homelands speak.
I thought that there was. I believe that there was only English and Gaelic. I knew that there were. No, I knew that there were other Hamid tongues. How many other Hamid tongues are there, do you think?
I have heard of French, Spanish, German, and
German.
Greek.
At this time, Zahara will pop up and she'll say, "There is also Arabic."
Very many Hamid tongues.
French,
Um,
German,
and
and Arabic special. Everything else is ish. Why are they different?
Lavinia will also say there's Gaelic and Irish too.
Gaelic I understand because Gaelic is Gaelic. However, why are none of those non-ishes? Are they special? Are they different?
Different types of people speak them. Yeah.
But why do they not? Why is it not called French-ish or German-ish
It's German. German.
or Arabish?
I don't know. I'm not the one that named them.
You come from the
Uh,
place where they speak German? Have you been there?
German. It's
We'll
German.
stand up. Answer my question. Have you been there?
No.
So you don't know.
No.
That is what I thought. Sits down. German just sounds silly.
I wish I had given her that language because then she could just mutter something in German.
Right.
There are a few famous German phrases that she could mutter.
Oh God.
She's not. She's not quite. Nah, she's not gonna do that right now.
Things like Sieg Heil or
Oh no.
No, I'm sorry. That's
No.
trademark. That's trademark. Get a Fenris only.
Nope. Nope.
Why do
Yes,
they not? Why is it not called Greekish or Greekic?
I do not know. I just figured they each had their own names, special to them.
But there's ish and ick.
And Anne, and Eek, and Ease.
Wait, what is ease? Does that mean that the
Chinese.
language is easy to speak? What is
Chinese.
Chinese?
Chinese, Japanese
What are those?
languages.
Where do they speak these Chinese and Japanese?
China and Japan.
He blinks as if you're talking Chinese to him.
They're countries in the Far East.
Further east than Germany? Greece?
I thought it was. Wait, is it pronounced German or German?
German.
I did not ask you.
I have only seen the Hamid letters a few times. I th- make strange things with their G's. Some are very g, like a grr, but some are very j, like jam and jelly. So it could be German, or it could be German. I will have to ask.
I have seen many of the kin fight over pronunciations like that. One in particular that I overheard was something about GIF and JIF. I don't understand what either of those are, but people seem to be very passionate about it.
Yes, I remember Glasswalkers arguing about that.
Why does it matter?
It's a great question.
This is why I stay in Lupus. All these Hamid tongues are. I believe one of our Ragabashes have a term for something like this. I believe it is fucking weird.
Things would be much easier if they just spoke one tongue.
Yes, this is why Hamids have problems. They keep speaking different languages. No one can understand each other, and then they get angry and shoot each other. And then shoot Wolf.
No, they shoot the wolf first to make clothes and armor so that they can then shoot each other and not be hurt.
And that requires the misunderstanding, I think. That is what Children of Gaia say. Is that not what they say, Pinball Wizard?
You just pretend like he was not paying the slightest attention to the conversation. It's like, oh, what? Excuse me. What?
Pinball Wizard, you cannot fool me. I know that you are trying to excuse yourself from the topic, but I already know your Metis deformity is blindness.
Lavinia
Darn,
is trying
he's
very
caught
hard not
on
to
to my
laugh.
secret power that I've learned from the Hamids. I think they call it selective hearing.
How do
I
you
have not-
selectively hear? Do you mean that you can go deaf?
I have not
Whenever-
heard of this gift. What spirit teaches it?
Yes.
And the Ragabash and Lavinia will pipe up and say, yes, you can make yourself go deaf at will sometimes.
How do you do this?
Very carefully. It requires a lot of concentration.
This could be useful if there is a Bane that is using sound attacks.
Very.
Yes, it could. You're welcome to Pioneer anytime you want.
What is my perception? Oh, yeah. I've learned some of your faces.
Probably don't even need to.
Oh shit, that's 5.
I have 6 successes. What do I see?
Hysteric, almost uncontrollable laughter.
Okay, well, let's see. I only have 6 dice to lie anyway.
Give it a shot.
Or to mask anything. I mean, I'll try.
You can get all 10.
I do have manipulation 4, so
Yeah, get it.
Yeah. The Ragabash is going to be much harder.
I got 5 success. Oh wait, no, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 7 successes.
Oof. Ragabash got you.
Wait, where'd you put that? I don't see your
She
roll.
rolled in the other dice roller channel.
Oh, whoops! I rolled in scene 2 on accident. I guess. Yeah.
Hey, it's no biggie.
This scene gets better and
What's
better
your
and
specialization?
Persuasion. So yeah, y'all motherfuckers believe her.
Okay. This may backfire because now Nia will say, Lavinia, you will teach us how to selectively hear.
Okay. And now she can't keep it
Pinball
together
Wizard looks
anymore.
like
She's just gonna,
Pinball Wizard looks like he's about to die laughing.
yeah, she can't keep it together anymore. She's just gonna start just kind of laughing, like, especially if she sees Pinball Wizard about to lose his shit. She's just gonna start laughing.
Your Metis needs to go in the corner. That is a Hamed punishment, yes?
If you're 5 years old.
I believe it is also called timeout.
Yes, she must go in timeout.
Yes, you are going into timeout.
Are you sure you don't want to give me a harsher punishment?
You may go into
ground her
timeout
to her
and
bedroom.
hold a quarter to the wall with your nose.
Well, that depends. Do you only wish to... Do you truly wish to atone for the trickery that you have caused?
Hang on, I'm gonna make a roll. She's gonna say yes, but this is a lie.
Boy. Boy. Can you... Okay, you already made it. All right.
3 successes say yes. And for you to believe it. Oh wait, no, there's 2 10s in there. So 5 successes. God damn.
Jesus.
Both have 5 successes.
I have
It's
6.
Let me.
Attentive.
Oh.
Oopsies, there's a period in there. What? I didn't put that in there.
You hit
Did you
period
put that
instead
in
of the
there?
greater than. You weren't holding shift.
Yeah. Here we go. Bam. Eh, not enough. I don't think.
So, yeah, she says yes, and it's decent enough for Nia to believe her, but Prowls can tell that she's really not.
You're going to make me punish you like a bad child, aren't you?
She looks at her.
Okay, Nia's kind of done talking. He's just going to fill a docs now. Unless anyone wants to stop him, and I don't even think Lavinia wants to stop him. She's pretty much gonna get tackled and throated.
Okay.
Holy
She's not gonna stop him.
Jeebus.
Fiona has to Fiona to the bed. I'm sorry. And then after he does it, he just kind of he sets his paw on her forehead and almost pats her on her forehead, almost like a human would a dog, and say, "Please do not trick me like that anymore." And he'll get up off of her.
Okay. And there's a little bit of disappointment in that. That's all that happened to her.
Hey, one success on the disappointment.
I are disappointed, but not very disappointed.
He's gonna look back, actually confused, and he's going to say, "Why were you disappointed?"
I was expecting worse.
Why were you disappointed in that?
Because I wanted worse.
What?
She doesn't say anything.
Metis, what are you talking about?
She wants to be hurt, if you couldn't tell.
Lavinia will just nod in agreement with Sahara.
So, believe it or not, I have heard of this phenomenon. I don't understand it, but you enjoy being hurt.
A slow nod.
Then I know exactly how to punish you.
She did want to atone for her tricking us, and yeah,
He walks up,
what she wanted.
and instead of giving her what she wants, he's going to be a Philodox and actually punish her by giving her gentle licks on the face.
She's gonna whimper and cry.
Oh,
There. If this is what you want, then
with a bit of a
although
coy grin, Pinball Wizard will say, "A wise Philodox indeed." Not like mocking him, but just kind of in that.
Lavinia is pouting.
almost in the fucker kind of way.
That was not what she was expecting. Like normally when she annoys the shit out of people and lies, she gets the shit beat out of her. Like that's the thing, and she's never met anybody that's not gonna do that.
Now, you did perform admirably during the battle.
She looks at him
So-
surprised.
You have earned some sort of reward for this. As he shifts into Hamid. And remember that video I sent you from a slap on Titan?
Yes.
Slap on Titan.
That happened.
Do I even want to know?
After the scene.
After the proper ass whooping has been handed off, Nate will relax back into Lupus, and he will look back and he will say, ultimately, all punishment is something that you do not want to happen to you. Should you make a mistake? A reward is something that you do want to happen if you succeed. For you, it is just reversed. Yes.
Vinia will nod. She's much more submissive now than she was before. She says, "Yes, sir." Thank
Raya.
you. Raya.
And Prowls looks over at Niet. So, Yef, about this pack thing.
How long are you planning on being here? Or is this a...
Well, we were called for a massive moot to deal with problems that as far as I know. So even if I do not stay here, I am sure many of us will be going to wherever this problem is, and having a pack to do it with would be the wise decision.
Then at the very least, we can run together.
Yes.
By both of you. And I am referring to Zahara and Pinball Wizard.
OOC, she never told you her name was Sahara. She just said walks in silence.
Okay, fine. And she'll say walks in silence. My bad.
If that's what's going to come of this, it's better to be a wolf in a pack than a wolf that walks alone.
Zahara will just nod along with what Pinball said.
Are you nodding in a wizard? Are you nodding to... You did not make that very clear.
I am nodding in agreement with Pinball Wizard.
Understood then. I understand silent striders walk alone very often anyway. And if anyone wants to correct him on that, you can go ahead.
Well, perhaps we want to walk alone so much because the rest of you are all so noisy and ask so many questions.
He stops and he just turns to walks in silence and he just says, "Was that meant to be an insult?"
Was what you said earlier meant to?
About silent striders not walking in packs.
Mm-hmm.
No. Silent striders frequently walk alone without packs. it, but why is that insult?
People will make an insult out of anything these days if they believe they can get away with it.
If you believe that I have insulted you, be subtle like a Hamid when you insult me. Simply challenge me.
She'll just look at him for a moment, then kind of do her best to shrug. Because she's in lupus at the moment, so.
Oh, sorry?
She's just shrugging.
I didn't. Okay. No, you do not wish to challenge. Yes, you do wish to challenge.
No,
These are straightforward answers.
I do not wish to challenge you.
Very well, then. Also, if I insult you, Walks in Silence, you will very, very much know so. I am not particularly one for subtlety.
Because it is a Hamid thing, as you said before.
Yes.
She will just nod.
You perform your auspice duty well. Do you wish to run with us or don't you?
And you can tell she's honestly thinking about this, and she'll take a little while. Then she'll say, finally, it is safer to be in a pack when need be. I will run with you.
Very well. Also, I am hungry. Who else here is hungry?
I have some meat of here left, and like part of a haunch. She's tearing chunks off of. So that makes 4 of us, or are you bringing your metis?
I believe that it was assumed that my Metis would be joining us.
She nods.
Lavinia looks relieved.
So I guess that means you and I have to challenge to be alpha.
That is customary, yes.
Do you wish to challenge, or do you wish me to challenge?
Hmm. Considering... Considering thus far I have given out very many in order, I suppose you can challenge me.
Very well. Yet, judgment, I challenge you for alpha of this pack.
I accept this challenge. Our challenge will
Name your terms.
will be simple. We will shift into our Hamid forms, for it is our least lethal form, and we will fight until either surrender or unconsciousness. The winner of that challenge will be Alpha.
She nods and shifts up to Hamid.
Yep, Nate shifts into Hamid.
Alright. This is gonna be cray. Okay, so initiative in Hamid is much more suckier than in other
I know,
shapes.
right? Shit. Hey, I got a 10.
I got a 13.
You going first, homegirl. Let's get it.
I'm a
Obviously,
spinning.
obviously the Greek lupus is going to go all Greco-Roman on ruin the
I'm
son of
going
the
to
poor boy.
spend 1 rage, because that's a valuable thing to do. And then she will punch you. I guess I should switch up my image now too. I'm like all Hamid and stuffs.
Yep. Oh, it stands to mention that when Nate is in Hamid form, he looks exactly like James McAvoy.
Let's see.
Is there anyone in the room that doesn't know who James McAvoy is?
Me?
Have you ever seen Wanted?
No.
X-Men First Class?
Yes.
The dude that played Xavier.
Okay.
3
Damn.
seconds
Gotcha.
to hit.
He says to hit. I'll fucking eat it. Let's get it. Nate wants to attack on his next turn because let's get it.
Do 1s remove damage in this one? This venue? Two sucks to damage.
I don't think so.
2 successes on damage.
All right, let's do it.
Roll them bones.
I take 1, and now it is my go. Fuck it, I'll drop. I'm gonna drop 2 rage because let's get it. Watch me botch this, guys. Watch me botch this. I'm ready. Hey, there's 1 success. Did Prowls want to dodge?
She does, but she wants to hit you more.
Okay, that's legit. That's the soak.
Yep.
Okay.
And she soaks it.
Yep, she soaks it like a baller.
And she then punches you back.
Let's do it.
That gives me 1 success to hit. Are you gonna dodge?
Yeah, I'm a doge. Let me recheck my stats.
Dex athletics.
Now I just need to know how many dice I had.
Too many. Especially if they come up successes. Damn it.
Oh, yep.
Alright. Roll your punch.
Okay, no, not a bot. Okay. Oh, there's only 3.
I soak 1.
All right, I'm taking 2.
New initiative? Or new round, I mean?
Yep.
Okay, so I slough off 1 of those
Yep.
automatically. I'm gonna spend a rage.
Yep. All right.
I have 2 success to hit.
Okay. Fuck it, I'll take it. Let's get it.
2 success on damage.
And he soaks that. Yep. And all right. He will drop 2 more since he took 1 for damage. There's 3 successes. Does
She's gonna take it.
spells? Okay. Only 1.
I soak it.
All right.
First rage actions.
Mm-hmm.
3 to hit.
You know what? I'll fucking take it. He wants 2 shots.
So that gives me that much. Roll soak 3.
All right.
Damn.
You're soaked.
All right. What your attack? He misses.
Ooh, not a botch, but definitely a fail. As we do the second hit and see how it goes. Hey, with 2 successes. All right, 3 bashing.
Soak 2. Which puts
All
me
right.
up to 2.
All right, man.
That takes us back to the top, which means 1 sloughs off again. And that means one to hit. Are you gonna dodge? I'm spending a rage.
Nah, I'm gonna take this.
Took 1.
Soaked it.
All right, your turn.
Yep. I am spending just 1. Three successes. Three damage.
She takes the 3. And then that puts me up to 4. Now we go into rage actions.
Yeah, we have to rage. Let's get it.
4 puts me at a minus 2. Since I'm at a difficulty anyways, I'm gonna just punching for your head.
Okay, let's get it. There's one success. I am letting you know that does deal lethal. I don't mind, but I'm just letting you know.
She got kicked. Hang on a second.
Oh, okay. No biggie. I was looking at Discord, my bad.
She takes a swing, and I have 1 success on your head.
All right. Just letting you know that does do lethal. I don't mind,
I
but
know.
I'm just letting you know.
I know. She's hurting, so she has to make it count. So that's her thinking.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it ain't gonna kill me, really, so it ain't a big deal. Oh, shit, this might be a big deal. 3 successes. That is 3 lethal on my track, if I soak any of it. So 2 of that. I take 1 lethal. All right, so I take 1 lethal is a thing. That's happening right now. So,
You now have 1 action.
yep. Whew. 1 success. 1's all I need. I forgot real quick. Let's get it. Ooh, 3 more bashing.
Damn. I'm probably gonna be. Oh
Those
nope,
are-
those are 3D
Yeah,
zeros.
those are D zeros. Yeah.
I take 2.
All right.
Which puts her at 6, and top of the round, 1 sloughs off, and she concedes the fight.
Okay. He will stop immediately. She stops. He will feel the temple of his head and look at the blood on it. And he will say, probably in English, because I figure English is actually what's usually spoken in Scotland. Is it English or is it Gaelic? I'm pretty sure it's English.
But
English.
yeah.
But it's a thick accent.
Okay, yeah, then Neat will say in a very thick Scottish accent, and he will say, "The Black Furies truly are great warriors." Then
Fiona are strong and fiery, and she kind of stretches her jaw. And valiant warriors, you honor me.
you honor me as well. You will be an excellent beta.
And she'll offer out her arm.
He'll take it, assuming that's what she's going for. Because
She's giving that kind of arm clasp.
Yeah.
It was definitely a good fight. I could hear it from over here.
That is good to know, Pinball Wizard.
Lavinia appears very happy that Neat won.
Yeah, and Zahara actually does too.
And
He will
Pal
look
stays Hamid long enough for the damage to slough off before relaxing back to Lupus.
Yep, and he will look at his group, and he will say, "Now then, for those of us that have not eaten yet, we should go and hunt. Hunting is good for packs. Even for you, Pinball Wizard, even though you cannot see deer."
Oh, so great.
Is hunting
This
for
is
him
going to
breaking
be-
the litany?
I can still hear and smell.
That is good. Actually, out of character, Joey. Does hunting deer break Stag's ban? I don't know Stag's ban. I don't know any.
Stag's ban. No, Stag's
To
ban
help
is to
fairies.
help fairies.
Yes.
Oh, fuck
Yes.
that noise. What the fuck?
Yeah, Stag's ban is that when fairies call for aid, you must help them. There's nothing about killing deer.
Damn it. I prefer not killing deer. All
Yeah,
right.
nope,
Hey, Joey.
gotta help fairies.
Hey, if you ever need NPC help in that department, we'll just throw a bunch of pook at the lupus and call it a day.
Oh, God.
I mean,
Please
if
throw
you guys
a
went in the
character, please do it.
had gone in the Umbra, there would have been a specific NPC that would have dropped.
Yeah. But for right now, I think. Yeah, I think I'm good to end this scene too. Is everyone else good to end the scene with this newly formed pack going and hunting some shit down
Sounds good.
because they're
Sounds
fucking hungry?
Yep.
Oh, wait, you're waiting for me to do the outro, aren't you, Cam?
Yeah, and I know it
Okay.
does mean me. Thank you. I was just waiting.
Huh?
Talking to the chat.
Oh, sorry.
Natalie.
Never mind.
Oh, okay. So if you need me to do an outro, I can go ahead and do an outro.
We did the intro says.
So as the Pat goes ahead and gets some food for the night, we'll go ahead and end the scene here. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. And I know you didn't watch this because you can't see Pinball Wizard,